Hi, Cancer. Time for your new moon reading for February 2021. It's in Aquarius. New moon's a really good time to start fresh. Great time to like plant seeds of ideas or intentions. Asking Spirit basically just to show you what's ahead. And, maybe how to harness that energy. Just letting cards fly out at will. Couldn't tell if that was 3 or 4. Okay, that's a lot, so apparently you have a lot going on. Okay. 7 of air at the bottom of the deck. This deck doesn't acknowledge any sort of different meaning with reversals, so we're just going to ignore that. And I think they came out like this. Scoot them all over so that there's enough room. This is the most cards that flew out, so you guys must have more going on than everybody else so far. I already Palo Santo'd everything. My Palo Santo is getting short, so I put it on a screw so that I don't waste any of it because I love it too much to throw it away until it's truly done. And just make a little bit more room here. And before I get too involved in the cards, the tarot that came out, I'm going to ask Spirit to give us overall theme for the reading. And for this, I'm going to use the Crystal Spirit Oracle from Colette Baron Reid. And this deck is the Good Tarot, also from Colette Baron Reid. I like her cards. I use them a lot. What can I say? Spirit, can you please shed some light on Cancer's new moon? What does this Aquarian moon have in store for my Cancer friends? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. You must have more going on, because only Gemini got 2 cards for this, and of course Gemini would, because both halves of Gemini needed to hear something. All right. Oops. I'm going to take just a second here to look at these, try to figure out what's going on, taking the glasses off. I'm going to pause this so that you don't have to sit here watching me think. Thanks. Okay, I think I have come to some conclusions here. Bottom of the deck usually kind of ties the story all together. And right now we've got the 7 of air at the bottom of the deck, which is about, I guess, not conforming, living to your ideals. Underneath that we have Fortune's Wheel. Wow, and 8 of Earth. 8 of Earth is about education of some sort, so maybe you need to learn a little something. Fortune's Wheel is destiny and synchronicity combined. That's sort of when you know things are flowing just so. So your destiny is coming towards you and you're stepping into it because things are just showing up for you left and right. That is when it's kind of easy living. Yeah, you're not stuck, you're not stagnant. So that's underneath this living your authentic, unique self. That's you. So the rest of this, you got a pretty good balance of air and water. There's just a little earth, a little fire. I think that's just enough to keep you grounded. And the water is about emotional and air is in the head, but mostly you've got water, water, water here. Temptation is about earthly stuff. This Three of Fire is, how do I say, I'm going to cheat and look it up because I think it's like new, it's not on new opportunities, it is, but it is growth. It's like moving forward, growth. They say it better than I do, so I do often cheat and look up. Expansion of opportunities. There we go. So you're doing okay, but there's expansion here, and that was the word I was not able to, it was on the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't get there. So it says you're on the right path towards your success. You have an abundance of opportunities before you. You need to trust yourself. You can make good choices for yourself, and you can co-create situations and relationships that are in harmony with my true heart's desire, which is basically your true heart's desire. You're unique. This is you being your unique self. And all of this is simply to support it. I don't see anything that is like a big warning or a huge lesson that you need to learn. You know, this probably about appreciate the physical things that you have. So there's gratitude in here. You've got a couple of queens and a couple of messengers. So you've got the major, or not the major, but the court cards, which are a little more powerful. Here, this is a card. This is probably, this is about nostalgia, sweet memories, and it might be a longing for something in the past, or maybe this card is about transformation, big time, big. It's a big thought, the way you think, the way you do things, because ace is the beginning of something, and air is about the mental body or your brain or your intellect. And I think these two cards together speak to this change happening, but maybe that makes you long for when stuff was easy, you were a kid. Let's take a look and see what these are. So you've got the messenger of earth. Earth is about, it's like the pentacles. So that is about the physical manifestation. And the messenger is, I want to say like the, kind of like the knight. So it's about forward movement. So forward movement in the physical manifestation, like what would be pentacles, the earthly realm, is about hard work. So, and you're proceeding with integrity. It's industriousness. So you're doing a good job in your physical world. You're working hard. It sounds like you've got good integrity, good work ethic. So that keeps moving forward. Queen of Water. She's about the compassionate, emotional security, generosity, self-love, self-care, healer. So this is, if you're getting to this place, this is about, I think this is all really about balance. This is really, you know, and then you've got the messenger of water. Messenger, again, is like the knight. So this is about romantic attraction, some kind of movement forward, right, with the heart, because water is the emotional body. You see the best in others. It's heightened emotional awareness. Maybe you're going to fall in love with yourself. So these two are about self-care. This is your work ethic, your integrity. This is this big transformation coming in, perhaps longing for a simpler time. This is the earthly stuff, so don't be too swayed by the things, you know, the things like the whatever you may think you want. because it's not the important stuff, and you're okay with, I mean, you're doing what you need to have enough in the physical world. And again, this is about expansion of opportunities, and because it's fire, it's whatever your passion is. I would say that's about your desire of, I think, your lifestyle. I really do. I think that is that. It's going to look up this Earth. We've got this Queen of Earth too. We haven't talked about her yet. Yeah, she's just really grounded, right? Super practical. And she's again, this is about the work ethic. She's tending to the things that are already underway. So the gardener, right? She's tending to the crops. She's doing what needs to be done. And under her is, again, this expansion opportunity. Yeah, so this might be this, maybe these two are together, this nostalgia maybe has something to do with more stuff. I don't know. I don't know what this means for you, but it's like this has to do, this card is about the temptation. It is temptation. It's and let me just read for you what it says here, because they say it better than I do. It's about attachment to the material world. So maybe you're going through a spiritual thing, and maybe part of you is still longing for I don't know, whatever it is, like the really expensive boots that you liked, or it says the material world is my playground, but I need to be careful not to be too attached to outcomes. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for me, which could be this nostalgia thing. So don't be dwelling too much in the past about what you maybe used to have. That's kind of what it feels like to me. So when this card shows up, it's a sign that I'm focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, my own or that of others. That's what it's saying. These are about transformation, self-care, which kind of fits. So maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're going down that sobriety road. But this fully supports it. All this self-love here is good. Powerful, powerful transformation here. The beginning of something new and kind of wondrous, right? Like you can easily, this is all about long-term success with this beginning card. So yeah, if you want to shed parts of yourself, bad habits, weight, whatever, this stuff, the attachment to things that aren't healthy for us, and that can be habits, it can be things, it can be ways of thinking, but you're still you're still showing up for work. You're doing whatever you need to do to get by. So your day-to-day existence seems pretty, you're tending to your responsibilities in the physical world. You're showing up to work, you're paying your bills. It looks like that's all good. This, again, is about the self-care, self-love, also love for others. So when you're kind to yourself, it is easier to be kind to other people because we see ourselves in others, which sometimes can work backwards. Sometimes we see the things that we don't like in ourselves, and we don't realize that's maybe why we don't like somebody. But yep, truth be told, it's often because it's something within us that we don't like. So the Seven of Air, I'm going to read that to you because I think the bottom of the deck, like I said, is about what the overall theme of this, and then I will get into these two cards. But the Seven of Air is about independence, nonconformity, living life on one's own terms without people pleasing, which absolutely this supports. Now's the time for me to live life on my own terms, so I must find the courage to reject conformity. Listening to my yearning for independence is key to breaking free of groupthink and attending to my own needs, which also is this. This is tending to your own needs. These self-love cards. Diplomacy with others can help me be true to my call to do what I know I must do for myself. And again, that has Fortune's wheel underneath it, which is destiny meets synchronicity. So when you're doing the self-love and still maintaining your physical responsibilities, these other opportunities or expansion, your personal world, at this expansion opportunities start opening up, and then synchronicities happen, and there you have your authentic, your version of yourself, which is kind of fabulous. I am going to show you this, let's see, lithium quartz and blue chalcedony. Start with the blue because it's first one I came across. I don't know if you can see these on camera, but there's like little faces into the drawings of the crystals. This one is about slowing down. It says easy does it. It's restoring balance and serenity. And I don't think I need to go any further. This, in order to do this work, you need to be mindful. And I think this has to do with self-care, right? Being mindful, taking care of yourself. And then I'll jump into the lithium quartz. There's also a face in here. All of these have faces. It's just sometimes the angle that you can see them. This is about harmoniousness, peacefulness, joyful interconnectedness. Becoming still calms the activity in our heads and puts us back in touch with our bodies, our spirits, and the conscious universe. Lithium quartz appears with a reminder to get quiet and recognize that you have within you all that you need. You just need to amplify some of the qualities that can bring you a sense of joy, fulfillment, by giving them quiet, calm attention. Overstimulation can be distracting, so refresh yourself with some time spent in or around nature or nature's creatures, whether it's furry, warm animal, or a fish pond. Retrain your senses to recognize all that is well when you are tuned into the rhythms of the earth and aware of the interconnectedness, water and sky, yourself and the ground beneath your feet, the breeze and the birds flying from tree to tree. Turn your face to the sun, recognizing that just as you drink in its rays, you are always drinking in the pure joy and love available to you from the conscious universe. Yeah, today is a day for experiencing peacefulness, harmony, and happiness. There you go. I'm going to ask for a couple of other things here. This just keeps looking like harmony and balance, and watch out for a couple of things. Just I think if you're quiet, like these suggest, and do the self-care, whatever it is that you're trying to transform or let go of to get to this place of your nonconformist self, you got the support to do it. And it might not even feel, you've got all these powerful cards, but it doesn't feel like you're going through anything big and dramatic. It feels kind of like, I've been getting this a lot, it feels very calm. Everybody that's going through these, whatever changes are happening for them, it feels like it's in a calm, subtle way, but it's got major impact in your future. So it's huge for your future, but it doesn't feel dramatic when you're going through it. Okay, Spirit, this for the animal, Spirit of the Animal Oracle. Asking Spirit for what animal should come forth to help out Cancer in this new moon phase. What spirit of the animals? There we go. Oh, inner knowing. That's kind of, we've got that already. It says you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you'll achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. That's lovely. And completely supportive, and funny that you have air and air. Look at the geese. Yeah. Cancer, I'm going to give you another quick card. This is the Mystic Shaman Oracle cards by, again, Colette Baron-Reid. I have cards beyond hers. I just really am drawn to the artwork, and a lot of them are super positive messages, which I prefer to anything like original tarot. Sometimes can be a little dark, which we also have to deal with. But I think with life the way it is right now, I think the more joy and lightness we have, the better we can handle our stuff. Okay, Spirit, what do we have to share with Cancer for this new moon in Aquarius? Whoops. All right. Ancient Ones. Okay, this is the Ancient Ones. Here's what it looks like. They are the shamans of old who defeated death and escaped from the tyranny of time. The Ancient Ones walked the earth like us in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization, which is this. The Ancient Ones are inviting you to reach to the future to help birth a new destiny for the earth. Go ahead and find out who you are becoming 10,000 years from now. If you accept the invitation, great power and blessings will come your way and allow you to craft a new destiny for yourself. Do not hesitate to bite off more than you can chew, because you have an unlimited spiritual resources available right now, which I guess doesn't surprise me, because here's where you're headed, right? Here's what's underneath that. In this little bit of education, so now you have the guides and the support. It's kind of amazing. So there you go, Cancer. Yeah, you are on your way. You have the support of the Ancient Ones for you to become your unique, quirky self. And have fun with this. I hope this is a fun and easy transformation for you. It looks to me like it's going to be like a little game of investigation. Who, these layers come off of myself, and then who's going to start emerging? This one. This is who's emerging. You. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and please like my station and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.